Hello everyone, and welcome to the Randomizer megathread. I am, of course, Double Negative. Let us get started with some Metroid Fusion Randomizer. Alright, so that's the only time we're going to see Adam in this run, and he's telling us how to get started. The basic conceit is that we need to pick up Bye. Alright, I lied. I didn't realize that would happen. Okay. We need to get missiles, charge beam, plasma beam, and we need to release level 4 locks. To release level 4 locks, we need either high jump, space jump, screw attack, and we need gravity suit for the water. So we need a fair few items in order to actually complete the randomizer. But it's not as dire as it sounds. Right now we are playing on difficulty 2 of 5. The difficulty levels are kinda weird. Difficulty level 0 requires vanilla level tricks, which, by the way, wall jumping is a vanilla level trick. Difficulty 1 can require you to do a shine spark to get into the sectors, and difficulty level 2 can require you to shine spark... it's either into the first atmospheric stabilizer in Sector 1, or it can require you to shine spark into something in Sector 6, I forget which. The point is, the higher the difficulty level, the more likely you're going to have to pull some bullshit to succeed. I think past difficulty level 2, you can be required to infinite bomb jump. And difficulty levels 4 and 5, you can find progression items in places where they shouldn't be. Difficulty level 5 is basically no logic. Okay, so this right here could have given us 3 items. Missiles, which we got, could have gotten Speed Booster or Morph Ball. Because we got missiles there, it's more or less a vanilla start, which means that one of the next items we're going to find is Morph Ball, because the only way we can go forward is through this. And in order to get out on the other side of Arachnus, the first boss, we need Morph Balls. Oh, bombs. Okay. That is interesting. There's the Morph Ball I mentioned. A vanilla start like this means that we get 5 item checks at the very beginning of the game. Actually, 6 counting the first, Oh, interesting. Okay. Very interesting. The way I have my settings set up, we actually could have found power bombs before bombs, and that would be in logic. Alright, unless we absolutely have to, I'm probably not going to be fighting many bosses. The way the logic works in this current version of the randomizer, which is... I forget exactly what it is, but it's the most up-to-date version on the Metroid forums, where it's originally hosted. Bosses are extremely unlikely to have progression items. So if you fight a boss, you're most likely going to get, a power bomb tank, a missile tank, or an energy tank. It's not unheard of for progression items to be on bosses, but it is incredibly unlikely. But with bombs, morph ball, and power bombs, we have a lot of stuff open to us to check. So I think the first place we're going to go is Sector 2. Sector 2 has blue locks, which there's almost no reason not to hit that first. And if we can find either a means of freezing enemies or high jump, we can go ahead and clear most of Sector 2 without having to return. Now, you're going to see me doing a lot of saving, especially as I enter a new area. This is a Metroid randomizer, so you can get soft-locked if you don't follow the logic pretty exactly. And there are a lot of ways you can get out of logic by accident. Currently we have technically 5 items in logic we can grab in Sector 2. So let's go ahead and make a round of those. Energy tank. Okay, I'm glad we come this way. Screw attack lets us pull some bullshit. Normally in vanilla you can't single wall jump, you jump off. Screw attack lets you do away with that. You can single wall jump with screw attack. It also technically means that the walls between the different zones have completely fallen. It also one-shots every enemy in the game. Except for bosses. So screw attack was a great thing to find this early on. And as an added bonus, it actually puts another item in logic. Alright, let's go this way first. There's 3 items we can pick up over here, and then we'll pick another one on the way out. Okay. Charge beam. Okay, we have one of the components of Go mode. And in the strictest sense, bosses are now in logic. The way the randomizer works is that bosses technically aren't in logic until you have Charge Beam. So whatever we got from Arachnus, we were supposed to not get it until we found Charge Beam here. That's a bit stupid though, so we'll just pretend it was in logic the whole time. Okay, nothing worthwhile here, so let's... And yes, we need bombs to escape from there, otherwise that is a soft lock. Goes to show you how easy it can be to trigger those. And the last item's over here. Energy tank, okay. Let's take a shortcut here, over to Sector 1. Alright, the reason we couldn't stay in Sector 1 there is because we need green doors open in order to get out that exit. And green doors are over in Sector 3, and they're locked by Speed Booster. So we gotta go over here to Sector 1 now. That's the only place in logic that I'm aware of. Good news is we can speed through Sector 1 like crazy because of the screw attack. I love doing that. Odd. Okay, part of Sector 3 is now on logic. We'll just stick through Sector 1 here, because there's a bunch of checks we can still make. Oh shit, oh shit. Whoops. I don't know why there's a screw attack destructible. Oh, thank God. Wide Beam is what I would consider a soft component of Go mode, just because the final bosses are such a pain in the ass to fight without it. You can do it. I have done it. It just fucking sucks. Y-beam pretty much triples your damage, in addition to however much extra damage it has over the basic beam. So there's 2 items in logic over here. Okay. Shit, I'll take that. That puts bottom of Sector 2 in logic now, too. And over here... Damage runs are not in logic, but I'm not coming back for this. Is a missile tank. There are still several checks we can make in Sector 1, so let's keep moving. Man, finding power bombs early was a really good thing. By the way, you don't want to go down there. It's hard to get back out without speed booster or space jump. Okay, we're doing well. Those are destructible by a screw attack. So we'll just move on. Alright, boss is unavoidably straight ahead. I doubt we're coming back this way. There is an item up there, but you need gravity suit to get it. And speed booster. And there's an item above the boss room over here, but you also need speed booster to get that. So we're just not coming back here. Oh. There's one more check in Sector 1, then we can... Let me think. 2 checks in logic in Sector 3. I think we're better off going to Sector 2 first. Not much of Sector 3 is in logic without the speed booster. Although with screw attack, interesting. Actually, you know what? We're going to go to Sector 3. There's 2 checks in logic, and then 1 in Sector 5. And I kind of feel like that Sector 5 check is where we're supposed to go. By the way, that's the room that we couldn't get through earlier. Now let's recharge. Definitely worth it. So let's head over to Sector 3 and do those checks real quick. Drop a save as always, because you never know what weird bullshit's going to happen. Ooh, actually there's several checks in Sector 3 we can make. Okay, well that was kind of a bust. We can go further, but there's not much we can do over that way. So we'll just move on. Alright, what's this? Ah, well, we can technically have a source of freezing now. Actually, that brings up a good point. Missiles operate on a weird system where basic missiles and ice missiles are worth 10 points of damage each. Super missiles are worth 20, and diffusion's worth 5. And yes, it is actually possible to start with diffusion missiles, and it sucks because they're weaker than normal missiles by half. Okay, so that wasn't much. We need to be careful here. Okay, so the Sector 5 check was nothing. It's good to know at least. Let's just get out of here because we're way out of logic. We're almost out of logic. That check was in logic, but going through Sector 5 is out of it. Alright, there's nothing else we can do here, so to lower Sector 2 we go. Over this way. Right now, I'm really looking for Speed Booster, because a lot of stuff is locked until we get it. There is not much in logic until we do. There are a few things we can check, but a lot of those carry the pretty severe risk of being soft-locked. And I'd rather not deal with that. Don't know about you. Let me think. What's the quickest way? I guess this direction. One thing I really like is that Screw Attack can break bomb blocks. It makes traversing through the area a lot faster. Energy tank. Alright, what do we got over here? Anything good? Yeah, pretty good. Plasma. Actually, we have 3 of the 4 ingredients, or several of the components for Go mode now. I don't know exactly how many we got. Let's see, we've got... As soon as we get Gravity Suit, I think we're good. I would personally also feel more comfortable with a couple more energy tanks because it's not a guarantee that I can do the SAX boss fight perfectly. In fact, I usually take a shitload of damage during it, so I like to have somewhere north of 10 of those. But we're in pretty good shape, especially for 21 minutes into the seed. All we need now is Speed Booster to get through Sector 5, Gravity Suit to get through Sector 5. And Wave Beam would be nice, but is not required. And so would Ice Beam would also be nice, but is not required. Well, that's Ice Missiles, that's not bad. That means we're up to 35, I believe, missile damage. I don't know why I'm doing that. There is a check in here that's in logic, but it requires going out of my way to get it. And I'm not sure I'm ready for that. No! Ah! Well, not a complete waste, but not great either. I think we're going to have to make that check. Notori is out of logic. Wow, okay, yeah. I'm glad I made that check, cause damn. Let's see if we can get back out of here. That wasn't too bad. And with Speed Booster, we now have access to Sector 3 and 4. So let's unlock some green doors.